last week there was a lot of streams that didn't happen. I suppose I can talk a little more about that. But yeah, I hope you all had a good weekend. I hope you're having a good week so far. And yeah, we're gonna have a pretty chill stream tonight. I have some stuff I want to talk about, like what I posted in the Discord and on Twitter. I've just had some stuff going on in my life that I would like to talk about. And yeah, I want to talk about future stream plans, since there is some stuff coming up that I'd like to do. And then I want to catch up on Guess the Game. I want to maybe rip a Geoguessr. There's always time for a Geoguessr. Get a little gambling in. And then play some White Knuckle. Because I enjoy White Knuckle. I want to play more of it. Even if it's just me falling over and over again. It's surprisingly fun to just fall in that game. And to an extent. But that's the plan for tonight. And then, yeah, well, I'll talk in a minute about what else I want to do this week. But yeah, let me just pull up the Twitter thing that I posted, the website that I hate, the only social media that I use, Twitter. I won't just like read this out, but like I posted a little thing about what's going on in my life. And basically the gist of it is this. Probably about a month ago, my wife went in for a surgery to get like my wife Britta, who you people who watch the stream should know, because she's been on and she hangs out in the Discord and stuff. She went in to the doctor. I guess earlier in the year she went into the doctor and she had a little lump on her back that she just got checked out, and the doctor was like, I don't really know what it is. You should probably get it removed. Or they were like on the fence about if she should get it removed or not. And basically didn't think much of it though. Scheduled a surgery to go get it taken out and looked at. The surgeon didn't really know what it was either. And that happened around like mid to late May. And yeah, so I took her in for that surgery. She got that removed. And then like a week later, she gets a call from the surgeon. And yeah, it was diagnosed as like a rare form of skin cancer, which is not fun to hear. And so for the past like month or so, we have been dealing with that diagnosis. Now the good news is that they did some more scans and tests and stuff, and they're going to do one more surgery. They're going to take out like what's left of it basically on her back. And then she'll be good, and everything will be fine. Now, safe to say, though, it hasn't been fun just navigating, someone in our house being diagnosed with cancer. And I'm smiling right now. I feel lucky that it didn't end up worse. But, yeah, it was, like, hard for me to talk about on stream because I didn't really know what was going on, and the way I decided to handle it was kind of just to stream through it, just to have something to do, and not appear like anything was off. But as of last week, we finally got the news that she would just get this one more surgery, and then she should be all good, which was very relieving. But it also made me realize, like, man, I have packed too much into my life these past few weeks since we learned about that. And I just felt burned out, so I just didn't stream. And to be honest with you, I still don't really feel 100%. I don't know why. It's weird. I go through like phases with streaming. Like sometimes I just really want to stream, and other times I'm like, it's like kind of a chore to hit the go live button. But I figured that it was good for me to get on and talk about this, although there's like not that many. I hope there would be like more people here to hear that. My view count's like glitching out. I don't know. But like the good news is that everything's fine, and we have like an end in sight to like she'll get that last surgery, and then it'll just be done basically. I mean, she'll have to go in for like to monitor, but yeah, all to say that we dodged a bullet, and yeah, I needed a little time off after like a whirlwind of a month dealing with both that and like trying to keep the YouTube and streaming stuff normal. Just joined, but TBH, I say if you're still not feeling it, keep your break going. Taking a really long hiatus did wonders for me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. It's weird because like one week I'll feel like I really don't want to stream, and then like another week I'll be like, yeah, I'm good. I can stream every day this week. And I don't know. It's like it feels like a crapshoot, which side of me is going to is going to come out. I don't know. I haven't made like any decisions, but it's just, yeah, all to say this whole year is just like has kind of been like turned upside down by this for me. And what I really want to do and what I really probably should do is like focus more on the YouTube content than on the streaming side of things. But there are still some things that I want to do with streaming. Like I want to play the Lies of P DLC. I had a pretty fun idea for a Doom Dark Ages challenge run. I hoped to like do more demos for this last Next Fest. I only checked out 2. Now granted, they were 2 really good ones, fun ones. But I had a longer list that I wanted to get to.
I feel your pain. I have a family friend who was diagnosed with stage 4 brain cancer. The doctors said he has 6 months left to live. Man,
I'm sorry to hear that. And yeah, I mean, we're lucky because her diagnosis was like, I mean, at first they didn't quite know, but they basically were like, usually what happens is it gets taken out and it doesn't spread, but it can. So they had to do some scans to make sure that it hadn't spread. And yeah, it ended up being that it hadn't. So that was good. It was just in the skin. This like cancer that she got diagnosed with, it's like, I keep forgetting the name of it, but it's basically like the common type of skin cancer is like a melanoma. I don't know if it's the most common, but like it's usually when someone says they had like a skin cancer removed, it's usually a melanoma. And that's like something that's visible like on the surface of your skin. But so it can also grow like under like the first layer of skin. And that's when it's like a little harder to catch because like if something on the surface of your skin is wrong, like you're probably going to just look at that and be like, oh, that's not right. Cause like me, maybe you can see this on the camera. I have what's called a lipoma on my arm. It's like right there. Kind of see it. It's just like a little lump. And it's nothing. It's not cancer. But it is just like a little kind of misshapen lump on my arm that I had my doctor look at a few years back. And he told me it was nothing. But yeah, so my wife just had something basically like that on her back. And she went in to get it checked out. And the doctor kind of was like, it's probably nothing. But we're going to like, because I'm not quite sure, we're going to just have it taken out and biopsied anyways. And good thing they did. Because that was how they caught it, basically. But apparently this like type of cancer is harder to catch because of that. Like a lot of times it'll get misdiagnosed or whatever. So all to say, yeah, she really got pretty lucky. She's a rare one, a rare one indeed. What did you say? It was like 4 in 1 million. I think that's what I put in my tweet. At least I'm not sure if that was like scientifically correct, but it was something like that. That's really crazy. I mean, I guess on that day I learned that rare cancer isn't necessarily always bad cancer. You just think if you're like, I got diagnosed with like a very rare form of cancer. Like, I feel like the knee-jerk response to that is like, oh shit, are you screwed? But like, no, the cancer you got diagnosed with is like, I mean, it's not great, but you don't want cancer. But like, as far as what you could be diagnosed with, it's on the less serious end, we'll say. So anyways, that's been my life for the past month. I mean, obviously I've been streaming through that period where we didn't really quite know what was going on and what like the path forward for her was going to be. But now that we know, I do feel like a little less stressed and a little more relaxed about the whole thing. to the point where I feel comfortable talking about it on stream. And I'm glad that I can report good news. And yeah, we've learned a lot about our insurance. That's the other thing, man. I mean, thank God we have insurance that is like pretty much going to cover like everything after the deductible. But like being 30 and hitting your health insurance deductible is not fun, because that's still a lot of money out of pocket. Yeah, not great. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. I will say though, yeah, I don't know really like on a long spectrum what I'm gonna do about stream for this next month or two. I have other plans too. Like I'm in a friend's wedding that I'll have to travel for. That's in October, I guess, but at the end of July, I'm traveling for his bachelor party. And that will be shortly after Britta has her last surgery. So yeah, I don't know. It's going to be like weird, probably a few months for streaming. So I may just take it easy and just try and focus on doing like the YouTube stuff I want to do, but there'll definitely be streams. I don't think I want to like fully pump the brakes. But I still need to think about it a little bit. I'll say what I want to do for sure is I want to play this Lies of P DLC. I want to do that Doom Dark Ages challenge run. I want to, that's it, I guess. I mean, those are the only two things that I'm like definitely doing. Which is, I mean, that's part of it too, is like, I don't have anything right now that I'm like really super like super duper like need to do on stream. And that makes it a little hard to boot up for 3 streams a week. But maybe something will pop up. Part of that is like motivation too. It's not just that there's like there's nothing to play. There's no games to play. Like that's not exactly true. Like it's just been hard to like, I don't know, like with all this going on, it's been hard to like feel like really creatively motivated about stream and just content in general. House Flipper 2 co-op when? But yeah, so that's what I was going to say, actually. Not specifically House Flipper 2 co-op, but Britta and I talked about this, and when she's all done with the surgeries and everything, we really, really want to do like some sort of charity event, stream type thing for cancer research and possibly specifically skin cancer research. And I think that would be cool. And I think like if there's anything good to come out of this, it would just be like if I could do something like that. Because last year I did a charity stream, and it went well. Raised $1,000 for various charities, but I kind of just like, I don't want to say I like pick charities out of a hat, but I was like, what are a few like humanitarian issues that I care about? And then I just picked a few causes and just ran with that. But this year we actually had something hit close to home. So it would be cool, I think, to at least make some good come out of that. In regards to the stream, I don't think my country allows me to donate, but I'll damn well try again. Yeah, I mean, if I run it through PayPal, probably not. But if I just do one, like I've heard some people use Tiltify. I feel like I heard kind of mixed things about Tiltify. And yeah, you can always donate in your own country as well. Like there's no reason that you have to donate to me as like your proxy to donate to charity. But we'll see. So, save that thought until I actually do this stream, because I may this time have a solution so that more people can donate. Because yeah, I do. I mean, PayPal is like, it's pretty easy for me at least, but it's maybe not the best solution for like the most amount of people to be able to donate. So, yeah, and I'll leave that at that. I'm not sure quite all what I want to do with that, but I'm gonna keep it in mind. I have the solution to cancer. I have like you know, some money to give and an audience that's hopefully willing to donate to someone who maybe does have the solution. How about that? How about that? I don't want to make false promises here. I'll tell you the cure for cancer for a Prime sub. How about that? How about that? Just kidding. I can't promise that either. I will say thank you, though. I'll say thank you for the Prime. That's what I'll do. Maybe Primes are the cure for cancer. Did I have anything else I wanted to talk about? I guess I could talk about what's going on the YouTube front. Because I oh, is it gonna play? Dude, something. I could have swore I had the... Here, watch. It'll probably play when I do this.
Subscribe to Dumper Man.
Thank you for the Prime.
No, thank you for the Prime. I don't know what it is. There's some, like, scene that I don't have on this. Whatever. I don't know, man. I'll figure it out after stream. I've been having this issue for months where my alerts don't play on my full face cam. But thank you, Pillow, for the 2 years. Enjoy that new dumpster. It's like what, Blue Fire? Is that what the new one is? Yeah. Blue Fire. Only 12 months away from the gay dumpster. The coveted gay dumpster. For Pride Month, no less. You will, should you stay subbed for 12 more months, you will achieve gay dumpster in Pride Month. Let's fucking go. And if you're someone sitting there and you've never subscribed to Dumpster Man, that's okay. That's okay. But it's a great time to start investing because in 3 years, your investment will pay out in the form of a Pride Month gay dumpster. I'm just saying. That's got to be worth something, right? That's got to be worth something. Yeah, I was going to talk about YouTube. I don't have a lot to say. I'm kind of just like still slowly working on the things that I wanted to work on. I think I did talk about a video that I was working on where I had like a few indie games that I wanted to talk about that I thought would like coincide well with like the release of Doom, Dark Ages. But for one, I think too much time has passed now. And I just don't think it's like as relevant. Like, I don't know if there are like so many people like finishing up Doom the Dark Ages right now, like looking for something else to play. And honestly, I just started kind of feeling like not great about that video, in the sense that like it was a little bit phoned in. It was a little bit just me being like, I haven't uploaded a video in a while. I should just kick something out there. So I think I'm just going to scrap that one and focus on something else. And like me starting to work on that video too, coincided right like with Pritis diagnosis. So I was like, yeah, I just didn't get a lot done on it either. Anyways, but I think I will still do Dark Ages video because I hope that will be at least a little like relevant no matter when I upload it. But I'd like to obviously get it done this year. And I want to still edit that Elden Ring balls run that I did. I think I'm working on a Liza P video, somewhat pending the DLC, but I'd like to play that soon on stream. So, Liza P video. I wanted to make a Liza P video way back when I first played it, and I just didn't. But now I'm kind of like, it's relevant again. So, maybe this year's a good time. I think I might make a Night Rain video too. I had a Night Rain short kind of pop off, which was cool. But the truth is, it's going to be a slow year on the main channel. And I feel bad about it. I'm going to do what I can. But if you want just like more dumpster this year, check out the VOD channel and the Clips channel. I'm actually uploading stuff to the Clips channel. I'm trying to upload at least like a few things a week there. That channel got like demonetized by YouTube. Sorry, I shouldn't say demonetized because that means a different thing to most people. It got its partnership revoked, which is different. The official reason that I got was because I hadn't uploaded a video in 3 months and my analytics fell below the threshold of partnership, which is all true. I just think it's bullshit that they can revoke partnership for that. Like 3 months is not that long of a time. I don't know. That just seems crazy to me. But anyways, I'm trying to get that channel remonetized, and even if I don't, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna just upload stuff there anyways, just to keep like some fun content dribbling out on one of my channels. And there you go. That's my update. Bottom line is everything's all cool. You know, short of Britta not having cancer, the news is about as good as it could be. So that's all I really have to say. I mean, and from here on out, like we do still, I keep saying we, I mean, it's really like, it doesn't affect my life nearly as much as it does hers, but like, she's got more appointments and, surgeries and stuff to go to, but before long we'll be out of the weeds, and then hopefully our life will return to normal. Anyways, thank you for listening to the update. Let's guess the game. They add more stuff to this every single time I look at it. This is Outlast. This is some other horror game that I don't know or care about. Okay, Metascore 75%. This is the, what is it? The mortuary. The chicken. That's it, dude. That's it. Boom. Horror survival. Could this be like a Resident Evil remake? Could this be like Resident Evil 3 remake? Damn, what the fuck is this? Is that Nathan Drake? Like, probably not, right? Just give me the last one here. Oh, it's Tango. So this is probably, oh shit. Well, I don't know the difference here. Let's just do Evil Within 2. No, it was the first one. Damn it. I thought the first one was like older somehow. When did it say this came out? 2014? Damn, this game looks good for 2014. Rip. Well, that sucks. This game, it's weird. This game did not have like a great critical reception, and there wasn't really like a lot of buzz around it when it came out. But these days, people will tell you this game was fantastic. I'm not sure if that's like a little biased because of what happened with Tango, which is a shame, by the way. Although they're back together, I'm you know, cautiously optimistic that will produce good things. I mean, at least they didn't completely get destroyed. But yeah, I don't know. This does not seem like my kind of game, so I'm not quite sure what its deal was. I'll put it that way. Yeah, this looks like, I don't know. It's kind of got a piss filter though that I feel like Half-Life 2 doesn't really have. This is like Call of Duty Modern Warfare, just like the original. It's like it's Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Boom. It's not that. I don't know, man. This looks like one of the COD 4 was like peak piss filter. Call of Duty 4. Dude, look at this shit. Shit's like, it's all yellow. It's like the freaking Coldplay song. And it's all yellow, dude. This is a little more green almost. 72%? What on earth? PS3 and Xbox 360 with just the most strange, malformed looking naked man. Oh, dude, is this like a Saints Row game? Like a Saints Row... Did I get the year? No, the year comes after. This is like Saints Row Gat Out of Hell, dude. Okay, it is Saints Row. 2008? Is this Saints Row 2? Saints Row 2 deserves better than a 72% on Metacritic. Saints Row 2 is actually quite good. That's it. Why does it have a 72, dude? This game was actually... This is probably the best Saints Row game. This 1 and 3. I'm very surprised this has such a low Metascore. I wonder if, like, at this time, it was just frowned upon to be like a GTA clone. You know, like, did people just find it too derivative? I don't know. I like Saints Row, though. At least I like 2 and 3. I can't say the same for all of the games. What is this? Like pixel art? It's nice pixel art. 69%, huh? This is not Stardew Valley now. Stardew Valley is quite a bit like more pixely and lo-fi than this. Xbox One or PC? This is like what is that? What is that game? It's like Titan something. Titan Souls? I don't know. Simulator? Oh, dude, is this fucking... No, it's not Tavern Keeper. Shit, what is this game called? It's, Traveler's Rest? Is that the name of it? It's not... I don't think it's even coming up. No. Titanfall. There you go. It's Titanfall. Oh, it's Graveyard Keeper. This game, I never played it, but it was, I'm pretty sure this game was made like directly in response to Stardew Valley. Like, and they very specifically, that was a joke, shovelware. Yeah. I feel like they very specifically wanted to make like a Stardew Valley with a dark theme. I'm not sure this game was like all that well received though. I mean, Metacritic score for an indie game usually doesn't mean that much, but yeah. Okay, we go next. More. Well, this is like pixelated 3D. This isn't like pixel art. 81%. This is like a short hike. No. I was thinking this was like an indie game, but no, this is actually just like a OG PlayStation game. Action RPG isometric. Beats the hell out of me, dude. I don't know. What am I looking at? 1998. 1998, huh? Give me one more. I'm not sure what I'm going to learn from this. Square? Dude, I don't know. Dude, I feel like Square was like so prolific during this time. Did they actually like just have like one studio that made all these games, or was it like a bunch of different studios? I mean, games just were like, I don't want to say easier to make back then. Definitely not the case, but like the industry was just different. Still, it just seems insane like how many of these like PlayStation era JRPGs were just made by Square. Like, how did they do that? I just don't know, dude. The only thing I guess was a short hike, which wasn't even close. This is not Final Fantasy. Just skip. Brave Fencer Musashi. I've quite literally never heard of that. Wouldn't have mattered if I guessed again. Dude, this is like the Elder Scrolls Online. Wait, wasn't this just a thing like last week? This is definitely not what it is. Didn't see any fences there? So true. Could this be like a Total War? Not Total War. Give me like one more here. Action beat 'em up. This is like a Dynasty Warriors. Just Dynasty Warriors. Okay, I mean, there's so many of these games though, dude. Could it be God Seekers? I figured out that the meta is just to like go down the list. Okay, wait, this one just looks new, right? This is just the newest one, 2025. What the hell was the newest one though? Dynasty Warriors 8? Origins. Okay, I should just click the next one down the list. Per fucking usual, guess the game. I'm on to you. What? Even am I having a stroke? Is this like one of those name one objects in this picture type? What am I looking at? Name one thing in this photo. Yeah, one of these. Like, that feels like what I'm seeing when I look at that. Can anyone name anything in this photo, by the way? Very curious. This looks like a monkey or something to me every time I see it. But then I look closer and I'm like, that's not a monkey. It's the hairy appendage. Apple skin, you think? Like here, maybe? That's the only thing I even see as being apple skin. Give me one more here. PC, PS5. Okay, it's a new game. Puzzle platform. Dude, I don't know. It's recent. This looks like Grow Home or some shit, but climbing game? Yeah. Is it? It's not this, right? It is. Oh. I just thought this game looked different. Yeah, it's White Knuckle, clearly. Was this game good? It didn't look interesting to me. But I feel like it reviewed pretty well. What was it? Yeah, 85%. It's okay, it's chill. Alright. It's Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Give me one more. This looks like a Portal turret, but nothing else about this really looks very Portal. 74%, huh? This is like, it's not this. Mirror's Edge Catalyst, dude. No. PS3, Xbox 360, PC. And I feel like you, maybe, if I recognized you. What was the life update? Are you on Twitter? I don't blame you if you're not. I posted about it on like YouTube community and Twitter, but basically you were no longer on Twitter. Yeah, I don't blame you. Basically, wife got diagnosed with skin cancer, but she's fine. But we also had like a month where we didn't know if she was fine necessarily. She's gonna get it taken out and it'll be all right. That was the gist of it. It's hard to talk about in like short form because it's like whiplash from like cancer, but it's okay to, yeah, I don't know. I recommend you just go read the thing I posted if you can, if you're on a platform that I posted it. Also, this will get posted as a VOD, so. What the hell is this? Thank you, I appreciate it. Defeat the pursuers and head for the heliport. I've never seen this game in my life, dude. Am I supposed to recognize this? This has been a bad night for Guess the Game. I don't know any of this shit. 2012, huh? Never heard of this studio. Is this Vanquish? Binary Domain. When did Vanquish come out? And what does it look like? I feel like it looks like this. Vanquish came out in 2010, so I wasn't like that off. Vanquish game. Let's see like a gameplay screenshot. Yeah, dude, it looks just like this. This was a good guess. I want my money back, even though the game was wrong. I still feel like I had a good guess. It's way the fuck. Hang on, let me fix this. That's the Yakuza. Oh, I always see it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I always see it abbreviated, though. I feel like that looks exactly like what I just saw. Anyways, there you go. That was Guess the Game. Not a fan of what I experienced today. I did not have a lovely time. Interesting. I didn't know they made a game like this, though. Binary Domain, huh? 74% is not exactly ringing endorsement. But yeah, nothing else about this, like, screams like their style, I guess. But I don't know. They're also pretty prolific. Do we have any new quests? That would be so sick. No, it's still Guess the Grass and Guess the Audio. All right, fuck you, Guess the Game. Fuck you, Guess the Game. I'll see you next week. Get ready to gamble on Geoguessr. Over under 16K. Get your guesses in. I will be playing. Not classic maps. Dude, I hate... Can I just say, you used to be able to just click play and play Geoguessr. Now you gotta go through like a whole thing. A whole dang old thing. No moving, community world. Hit it. And get those bets in. Over under 16K. 16K, pretty good score. I would say I'm about 50-50 at hitting that, especially lately. This kind of sucks. We're in the back of a truck. Damn, this is like a thing, I think. This is something that, in theory, should help me guess where we are. The problem is I don't know what that means. If only I could read whatever language that is. Russian or something. It's so weird that they mounted this thing on the back and then blurred out the bed, but like you can still see the whole front of the... Yeah, so the Google cars, maybe this isn't true everywhere, but in a lot of countries, I think they are just like regular like civilian cars that just get rigged up. I could be wrong about that. And maybe like in the US it's different, but I'm sure eventually there'll just be like self-driving Google cars. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure what I'm looking for here. We have a date. Sometimes you can see the date like on the road or in the sky, but I don't. Tricky. Because I was like, it could be Ukraine, but like there's obviously not like new Ukraine coverage after a certain date. And this looks pretty new. Just gonna like hedge the border here a little bit. Just looks like kind of like flat and marshy, and I feel like that's kind of just what it looks like out here. Nice, something like that, maybe. I don't know. Oh, dude, it was Kazakhstan. This crossed my mind too. This totally crossed my mind too. I was like, I feel like I've seen the truck in Kazakhstan. But I second guessed because I just didn't think any of Kazakhstan looked like that. I guess close to the Russian border, it sure does. I mean, most of it's just so like arid. Brown and arid. And that looked actually like pretty wet and grassy. Also, I don't like how my little dude's just staring at me. I did not make this character, by the way. This must have just been like random. He's wearing a wife beater and a skirt. I'm sorry, are we just back in Kazakhstan? We get Kazakhstan mulligan? Okay. Hey, say less, I'll take it. We're definitely in a drier part. Feels a little cheap that I could just guess like I mean, it's still a big country, but I could just guess what country it is by just knowing the car. This is what a lot of the like pro Geoguessr metas are like, by the way. Is like the poles or the car, or sometimes it's even like the car is blurred out and you just see like an antenna, and like they'll know what country it is based on the antenna, which like, I don't know, man. It doesn't really appeal to me that much to learn Geoguessr that like intimately. This is like a highway here. We're not really on a highway though. I can't help but feel like this is probably like close to the correct region though, so maybe I just send it. I mean, we're definitely not by a lake though, so. Fantastic guess, dude. I was so close. I was right down the road. Look at that shit. Oh my God. The Kazakhstan master is logged on after his second ever round of Kazakhstan. The first of which came literally right before. I guess now I will never forget that the white truck is Kazakhstan. Unfortunately, chat, this is where my run ends as we are no longer in Kazakhstan. Okay, where are we? Gotcha. Okay, we're Southeast Asia somewhere. Am I capable of figuring out what side of the road we're driving on? The bikes don't really give any indication here. A tuk-tuk's driving on the left, but I don't know if that means anything either. No cars. Okay. Thunder. We were supposed to get storms here today. This is why I started stream a little late, because like it had just started storming and I wanted to make sure it wasn't going to be like bad, like either loud or like knock out my internet or power, and it didn't. So I started like 15 minutes late, but oh well. But now it sounds like actually getting those storms we were supposed to get. Very fun. Maybe you'll hear a little thunder, although I don't think the mic picks that up. Okay, I think Cambodia. Where in Cambodia? Good question. Good question. I mean, we're not like... This is not... Phnom Penh? Is that how you say that? Something like that. We are like right next to some kind of like temple though. And then behind that just looks like field. So not a big city. We'd be like maybe on the outskirts of like, say something like that. Another fantastic guess. That's a new thing. That's a new thing. We actually were just outside of Phnom Penh. Phnom. I don't know how you say that, man. And now North America? Alberta or some shit? I don't know. I feel like it's always Canada and not the US. Even though I'm looking at this and I'm like, this looks like the US. Love to see a, like, I get to eat tonight? Maybe, maybe. There's 2 rounds left. I could still choke it. US and Canada, big countries. Okay, we got rumble strips on both sides. Solid yellow line. I feel like these are US road markings. I'd love to see like a speed limit sign, but I'm not sure how different they do this in Canada. River Road. Okay. I feel like this looks like a few highways I've been on in Minnesota and Wisconsin. No, totally. Like, it's maybe a little too hilly to be anywhere but like this part of Minnesota. And even then, like, I don't think they would have a big highway like this, because the only highway is like that, but you can see the lake. So I don't think it's that. Also, river. Something river. Iron River? Sure, dude. Iron River. I feel okay about Wisconsin, though. I don't know. I just don't know. Is it this hilly? Maybe parts of it. I feel like it's actually more likely this is like Oregon or something, though. Or Washington. Would you see bigger mountains? That's my problem. I'm like, these hills / mountains feel too big to be the Midwest, but too small to be out west. I mean, I guess it could just be the East Coast too. It could be Pennsylvania. Let's just go like Central PA. Fuck. Good guess. Shut up. Shut up. He doesn't look like he thinks it's good. Okay, Washington would have been the better guess here. Although technically we were in Idaho. I just don't think I would have got... I don't think I would have got to Idaho from that. I did. I second guessed my way out of more points though. This is still winnable. However, small problem. Small problem. We've been dropped in the middle of a field. Just a slight problem. It appears we've been dropped in the middle of a field. Okay. Okay. Can I see those buildings well enough to... Man, this shit just looks like North Dakota, if I'm being real. Like, 95% of North Dakota looks exactly like this. But, man, that applies to a lot of the Midwest, too. We're definitely by a town of some sort. I just wish I could see it a little bit better. I mean, this is super random, but like, we got like houses with gabled roofs and asphalt shingles. I feel like you don't see that nearly as much in Europe. That's like a very, very North American thing. And the radio tower too, or the cell phone, whatever the hell. TV tower, whatever it is. I feel like you don't see those. These are made for transmitting over long distances. Y'all don't got long distances in Europe. So I think we're in the Midwest. Like, particularly we're somewhere kind of... Not most of Minnesota doesn't look like this, but at least like some of it. here. Probably not on a reservation either. I don't know, man. Somewhere in like South Dakota maybe, and like hopefully this is like central enough that most of the Midwest is still eligible. Just kind of like smack dab in the center of, yeah, right by Toronto. The weird thing is the street grid isn't like perfectly north-south, which is like how most of the Dakotas are. I don't know if that necessarily means it can't be there. It's such a like distinctly American thing to have these like rigidly gridded streets, and like most of the Midwest is this way. Let's just go a little more south to be safe. I don't know. I think I'm scrambling here. Man, it was Europe. Estonia? Hello? I need to like... I feel like I need to take a closer look at this, because I'm like, how? Sorry, I don't know, dude. It just looks like... I know you can't see this, but... trying to just reorient myself without, like, doxing myself. Okay, I think I'm alright. Can I, like, click on somewhere to go there? Is that how that works? Yeah, see, now this does not look like the US. It would have been useful to have, like, a closer look at what this, like, actually looks like. But I don't know, man. What was I seeing? It's like, I saw, like, houses or something? Somewhere in here? It just didn't look all that European. Like, I've been to Europe, and I... Scarcely. And what do you know? Those aren't asphalt shingles. They're just dark tile roofs. Or metal roofs. I don't know, dude. I'm bothered by this one. I'm fired up on behalf of the believers. But unfortunately, the doubters will be taking that dub. Let's play some white knuckle.